Here's how.
It was a vape. It's a vape. It's a vape. It was a vape. Anyways, so you hear the music in the background. I'm not even gonna bother to skip it because I know all the songs in the background are gonna be uplifting and they're gonna inspire you, and because that's what they've done to me. Because again, God is in the creation, God is in the love, and that music inspires you and it makes you want to create. And so I'm making another video, and it might be hard to hear. It might be harder to hear. But that's your job to figure out what I'm saying. That's not for me to, well, I guess it is for me to get louder, but also for you to strain to hear sometimes, because it's not always clear. It's just there. You gotta find it. You gotta weave your way through all the whatever. And to be honest, you know what did it for me? Taking mushrooms. Okay, so that's what it was, whatever. I don't care. But I used to tell people even before, like, I think mushrooms are very cleansing. They like cleanse your aura, your chakras, or whatever, your soul. Like, it's like a filter. You go through the day and it makes it dirty. And the first time I ever took shrooms, I was in touch with God, and I wanted everyone to be as happy as I was. And I kept telling people, oh, I wish you could experience the true joy that I feel. And it's because we can find our connection back to the earth. And for me, that was in a mushroom. Maybe yours is in farming, or maybe it's just going outside and touching a tree. I'm gonna keep hitting this in, touch a tree. Feel the soul of the earth and everyone around you, and the love and the energy. And it sounds like hocus pocus hippie shit, but it's there, I promise you. I don't even know the words. God just gives me the words, and it's spewing out of my mouth. And at times I wish I could stop it. I really don't, because again, I don't care what people think. I'm not committing any crimes. I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking. I feel like I've been silent for so long that I'm just talking, and people are going to stumble upon this, and they're going to watch it, and they're going to listen, so you're going to talk, because that's what the Lord tells you to do. And you don't know why, and you don't know what the future holds, but you're just doing what you're supposed to do. Guys, there are fucking monsters running the world. They're eating babies. That's no longer something that we're just joking about. Like, it's talked about. And we know that's some dark ritual or something, and you know what? That's on them. But God forgives all. So we need to offer them forgiveness. But if they don't take that forgiveness, then we need to shut that shit down. So let everybody know, this is your chance. This is your chance to confess, to say what you did was wrong, to admit your part, and to take action and change it. Because if you don't, sorry for you. The people have spoken. I'm just here to unite them. What they do is completely justified, and I hope they forgive, but I'm not going to stop them. You can stop it? You probably ain't going to, because you're scared. But I feel the anger, and you feel the anger, and everyone feels the anger. And that anger has to be redirected somewhere. And we're not going to direct it for the poor people, because we know it's not their fault. There's a select few of you who have all the control, or think you have all the control and all the power. And we need to remind you who we are. Did you know that if you took every human on Earth and put them all shoulder to shoulder, it takes up the state of Delaware? Look it up. The state of Delaware. And they tell us that there's no way we can help everybody? Are you fucking kidding me? We can help everybody. That's why people look familiar to you, like you've seen them before. It's because we're all constantly in rotation, just moving in and out. But it's a Google fact. You can take all the people in the world and fit them into the state of Delaware. And that does not sound like that's that hard to help. That actually sounds like a truth. The state of Delaware. You know, and obviously you have to find these people. We're spread out. But you gotta find them. Find them within yourself. Guys, we're all connected. It's why we love each other. It's why you're watching right now. Because you believe it. And I believe it. It's good. There's this basilica in Toledo that I keep being called to go to. And it's go to the house of your father. And I'm like, the house of my father? My dad never owned a home. And I'm like, oh. And I think it's a basilica because that's the closest one. But then after that, I'm going to St. Louis. And then I'm going to stop at Angel Oak, which I believe is in Texas. And then I'm going to head to Phoenix. And in Phoenix, I'm going to show my friends heaven. Like, we're going to have a good time. But we're going to have a good time everywhere. Um, I can get set up to select the scene now. So I have to get baptized there. It's very important. It's to honor my father. And also, there's a Marine stuck in Mexico right now because the U.S. ambassador did some horrible crimes and Mexico wants him to pay with his life, and that is their right. You violated laws in another nation. We cannot protect that. But he has a Marine serving in this place, and the Mexican people are pissed, and we're pissed. And Semper Fidelis, and we don't leave a man behind. And if you win the hearts of the Marines, you win the hearts of America. And so I'm going to journey to Mexico, and I'm going to demand his release. And they're going to give it to him. And we're going to give them that ambassador. And he will face his punishment. That is what it is. And I'm not going to do anything criminal. I'm not going to, like, kidnap him or anything. No. The people are going to hand him over. The people have spoken. This has nothing to do with me. I won't even be there when you guys give him up, to be honest. Like, I'm going to be off doing something else because I have a lot to journey. But for now, that's what I know. And that's more than enough for me to just take my leap of faith. And so you're going to take your leap of faith. And you're going to go to some GoFundMe. You're going to find it in one of these videos. I don't have the hashtag for it because I'm not concerned with it. It's not like I was worried about it. I just put it out there because God told me to put it out there. And I haven't bothered to look at it, and I don't know how much is in there, and it doesn't matter how much is in there because I'm going to go. But my Cash App is IJustGoHeart, the little hashtag thing. And if you want to put the reason down, you can put consulting. Some of you will get that joke, some of you will not. But that's okay. But there's this green Buick that, like, it's really cheap, and I just need to buy it. And we're gonna. It's like a 90s green Buick, so it's kind of got a little chrome on it, and it looks like real grandma-ish, but it's perfect because it doesn't have a lot of electronics, and it's not going to distract us, and we're going to go. But anyways, to buy that, I need the money, and so God told me just make this video, and they're going to see it, and somehow you're going to get that money because you need to get to that facility. And people believe that. People do believe that. I believe it. And I believe in you. So I'm going to finish doing what I have to do. I've got to throw away these 2, like, shelves or whatever, because that's the bare minimum. And I should do more than the bare minimum. And I'm going to do more than the bare minimum, which is why I'm doing this. I don't know, but I'm following his voice. And that's why I have no fear, because fear is not something that I'm going to allow to walk with me anymore. Done. Shut him down. We're falling for love. Woo-hoo. And that's Nicki Minaj, dear old Nicki. Don't forget. I gotta go. I gotta take care of those shelves.